Good morning once again, and Doctor, welcome to the program.
Well, good morning, Hadi, and good morning to all your listeners. It's another beautiful Thursday morning here in Banjul.
What do you have for us today?
We have quite a few updates. The first update is from the presidency. The public is informed that the president, His Excellency Adama Barrow, has successfully launched the inaugural Sahel Governance Forum, which took place in Banjul from the 30th to the 31st of July. This particular summit attracted many former heads of states, amongst which is Goodluck Jonathan of Nigeria, and other former heads of states, and the forum affirmed the Gambia's leadership and commitment to strengthening peace and security in the Sahel region. Now, the second update is also from the presidency, that the public is informed that the president, His Excellency, last Thursday presided over the swearing in of key public officials who were newly appointed. The first one is the Minister of Foreign Affairs, International Cooperation and Gambians Abroad, Mr. Serigne Modou Njie. He was sworn in as the new Minister of Foreign Affairs. Now he was Minister of Defense, but he was appointed as Minister of Foreign Affairs recently. Also, the newly appointed Chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission was also sworn in last Thursday, together with his Deputy Chairperson. Then a member of a commissioner of the Reparations Commission, Ms. Aissatou Jammeh, was also sworn in last week during the same event. Now, this appointment signaled a renewed commitment to institutional integrity and good governance. The other information is from Cabinet. Cabinet convened last Thursday, presided over by His Excellency the President, and one of the key papers that were scrutinized was brought to Cabinet by the Minister of Gender, Honorable Minister of Gender, Fatou Kinte. She brought a paper called the Gender Mainstreaming and Inclusive Governance Strategy 2025 to 2034 for Cabinet's consideration and approval. The paper sought to ensure that at least 30% of all management positions in this public service, private sector, NGO, civil society are women, but also 30% of all positions in boards, like board of directors, board of governors, are also women. This is in line with the Gambia government's priority to close the gender gap between men and women, but also to bring more women into decision-making positions. This is a key milestone. Gambia is one of the first countries that is launching this strategy, and it's going to be implemented progressively. But the whole idea is that at least currently the statistics is telling us that we have less women in certain key positions than men, and government wants to change that. So the strategy is to ensure that at least 30% of the positions are held by women in the public service, particularly in the management positions in the private sector, but also within the NGO. Now, another update is from the Ministry of Interior, that the Gambian Embassy in Madrid, in partnership with the Gambia Immigration, conducted a mobile biometric passport processing mission. It means that Gambians who live in Spain were given a chance to enroll and get their passports, biometric passports, this month. And next month in September, they're going to Italy, and so they'll continue across Europe to give Gambians the chance to apply for passports. The cost of passport is 120 euros for the public's information. Now, another from the presidency is some administrative changes. And in line with the Gambia Maritime Act 2026, the following changes have been effected as of 4th of October 2025. That Mr. Karamo Jane has been relieved of his duties as Director of the Gambia Maritime Administration. What we are saying is that the President has terminated his services with this institution. In the same vein, Ms. Olimatu Danso has been appointed on promotion as new Director of the Gambia Maritime Administration. The government reiterates its commitment to enhancing efficiency, professionalism, and accountability in public service delivery. We also got something from the Minister of Interior yesterday, that 3 Gambian migrant workers have absconded in Spain. Now, if the public can recall, Gambia has a circular migration agreement with Spain, and I think the first batch of Gambians that left were about, 39 or 56, I can't remember, for seasonal jobs in Spain. And the Ministry of Trade regrets to inform the public that 3 Gambian migrant workers have not been seen since the 27th of July fueling suspicions that they have absconded. Now, this, according to notification from the company Afrocat via the government embassy in Dakar, the individuals disappeared on the 27th of July 2027. Now, the three were part of the first cohort deployed under the bilateral labor agreement between the Gambia and Spain, and they failed to report to work or attend scheduled appointments for their work and residence permits. Now, authorities are keenly following the matter, and the public is encouraged to support legal migration processes. The other update is from Ministry of Finance. The public is informed that the Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, Honorable C.D. Keita, led a delegation to the IMF World Bank African Caucus meeting held in Bangui, Central African Republic. The 2025 themed focus on resilient infrastructure, human capital, and green assets, with discussions on innovative financing and efficient public investments in Africa. At the conclusion of the meeting, Minister Keita assumed chairmanship of the African Caucus. The Gambia will host the next African Caucus in 2026, reaffirming its growing leadership role in regional economic and development affairs. The other update is from the Ministry of Health about the mpox. We are still monitoring. The emergency response mechanism is activated, and the public is urged to be vigilant, but also report and to call 1025 for any suspected cases. I think these are the updates from